What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today we're talking DCEU, or is it DCU now? I get it mixed up every single time. But you know, back in late last year, early last year, whatever, James Gunn was announced as the CEO and basically creator moving forward of the DC universe, scrapping everything and changing it into the DCU, not DCEU anymore. Through that, he ended up saying that, hey, all of his movies were going to be put together. All the movies were going to be combined together. They were going to be one big thing. They were going to go forward into their own universe. Animated movies, video games, all this stuff were going to come together and be amazing. Well, after recently saying that the current DC animated movie Crisis on Infinite Earths will not be a part of his grand plan, and no, none of the animated movies will be official until after Creature Commandos comes out. We now have an interesting debacle going on, because you come here to Bounding Comics. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths executive producers unsure whether DC Studios has any interest in continuing animated films. At this stage, we don't know. Now, what this story boils down to is that these two creators had a massive plan for their own little, like, Crisis on Infinite Earths storyline. They wanted to copy, not copy, but they wanted to do something similar to that whole Timverse or whatever it was when you started with Flashpoint and you ended on Justice League Dark Apocalypse Wars. Honestly, I do like that universe. I think there's some movies you could skip, didn't need. I like that universe itself. I think their DC animated studio has always been on top of it. But now you're starting to get questions on what the heck's actually going to be going on. But you come down here, and an unfortunate update to what is arguably the last remaining source of at least somewhat faithful depictions of publishers' materials. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths executive producer Butch, Luke, and Jim Craig have admitted that in light of relevant recent information of DC Studios, they outright don't know what the future holds for DC's animated film endeavors. That's right, they don't know. Okay, they don't know what's happening. Because in this recent interview with comicbookmovies.com, Josh Wilding's in promotion of Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 official release, therein the pair were at one point asked by the host, I know that obviously the DC Studios, there's been a bit uncertainty about what's going to happen with these animated movies. Are you hoping they're going to continue as Elseworld projects, or do you not know yourselves at this point? To which Luke admitted, at this stage, we don't know, but any one of these, even the Justice Society, could definitely be, there could be other versions of that as far as stories. It's a big gobbledygook what he says, but he continues on. Again, it's all dependent on where they want to go, he further detailed in Wilding. I mean, it all has to be Elseworlds. We can't go into James Gunn's universe, but our whole goal, even before James Gunn, was gonna come in and be in charge. We already knew we had a 10-movie structure, and we'd finish at this point. As far as beyond that, sequels based on these films, again, that's all up to DC and Warner Bros. So, okay, what's going on here? These are the guys that have been doing a lot of similar animated movies already for the DC universe. They've been putting a bunch of stuff out. They had a 10-movie plan that they wanted to finish on Crisis on Infinite Earths. They got to that point, but even when they got to that point, they don't really know if they got to that point the way they wanted to, because it kind of sounds like they were rushed. And unfortunately for fans, it seems this wait and see moment is but the latest in a series of uphill battles DC animated films arm has faced. As hopping off this colleague's anecdote, I can read, don't worry, I have words, I have amazing words, but also I'm stupid. Craig then recalled, and as we've been doing these interviews, Butch, I had a flashback, and the Tuckerverse, which is the Dark Apocalypse, all that kind of stuff, that era. I forgot how many movies. It's a tremendous amount of movies. And so Butch and I have this idea that we would have a long time to build up to Crisis, which was the pitch. And I remember you and I talking to then President Sam Regis and being like, maybe we could have 20 films and end in Crisis. And I think he said, how about 3? So even when they were trying to make this universe, trying to do all this stuff, trying to make their own things, yeah, they were having this whole fight even to do that. So we built it out, we negotiated up, but yes, he concluded that's where we are. And the main thing about this is like Crisis on Infinite Earths is what they want to finish. Crisis here is what they want to finish. That's their plan right now. But they didn't know, hey, maybe even moving forward, if we want to do more movies, if we want to insert more movies, can we actually do that? And it does become very difficult when you realize that, you keep scrolling down here. No, it wasn't here. It was on another one. But James Gunn in the past has outright come out and said, hey, no. None of these movies are canon. We're going to be waiting till Creature Commandos come up. Everything else is Elseworlds, but we don't even know if those are Elseworlds. So is this an Elseworld story? Is this canon? Is this not canon? We don't know what's going on over at DC anymore. They're all over the place. They're all constantly interacting and stuff. And even executive producers that made a relatively decent universe of their own right don't even know where this is going to go and how they're going to be doing this moving forward. So DC Universe is already off to a garbage fire. How this plays out, I don't know, but I want to get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.